And who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
So it's away we go then. De Jong. Yamal. Rashford. Bullish header! Oh, it's come loose. Do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde, and it's Rashford. Rashford done delicately. Corner it is. Pedri goes short. Now it's Pedri. And he's there to clear it. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Vencedor. Tolian. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Balde. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. Eric Garcia. He can get that clear. Pedri. Koundé. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lofted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. Balde. Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin. Here's Ferran Torres! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Eric Garcia. De Jong. Rashford. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Vencedor! Vencedor. Out to the right. And that has been cleared. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubasi clears it away. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Lovely bit of skill. And it's De Jong. And here's Lopez. Valde. Cleared away.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Balde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Here's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Plenty waiting in the middle. Swings it across. Brilliantly cut out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Vencedor. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. De Jong. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. Rashford chasing after it. And he thumps it clear. Fermin. Yamal. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Oh, nice touch. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Rashford. Tries a deft little ball. Clears it away. Pedri is flagged offside. Balde cuts out the pass. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Barcelona out in front with an early advantage. Oh, that's neat. Ferran Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Fermin, that's a clever-looking ball. Gets good distance on it. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eric Garcia. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Balde. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Ferran Torres. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Fermin given the lift of his goal. De Jong. Knocks it out wide. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Fermin. Chance for a shot! Fermin has got himself a free kick. Well, he must be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shot. It's a loose ball. And here's Rashford. Rashford. And it's De Jong. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Ferran Torres, clipped into space, and he's there to get it away. And now the breakaway. Vencedor. Toljan. Some good work on the right flank here. Shoots! Oh, good spread. Looks across and plays it in. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Valde. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Valde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? De Jong. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres! Defending was strong and firm. And here's Ferran Torres. It's Ferran Torres, over to the left, Valde. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And here's Ferran Torres, Fermin, it's a delicate pass. It's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Valde. De Jong. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pedri with the short one. Valde climbs up big. He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Eric Garcia. De Jong, aim forwards. And that's too far for anyone. Driven forward.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Koundé. De Jong. Vermeer. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's having a go. Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. Looks to the other side. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Lovely feet. Vermeer. Pedri. Decent chance! That tested the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rashford. Played out wide. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Lopez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Out to the left it goes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is onto it in a flash. Vermeer. Yamal. Lopez. Pedri. And it's made it to Vermeer! And he should have made it 4.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, it's a mighty effort! Yes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Ryan, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balde gently done. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rashford. Rashford played out to the left flank. That is lovely. And it's Pedri. Pinged towards the front line. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Picks it up out wide. De Jong. Pedri shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Spread out to the left. Produces a cross. And they can counter here. Barcelona, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Szczesny sends that a long way. De Jong have it back and can go again. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Look, can he finish? Balde. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. Not one of his best. De Jong forwards and with intent. Pedri aim forwards. Fermin laid out to the left flank. Fermin into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rashford. Fermin. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lopez. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Gets his head on it! Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eric Garcia. Toljan. It's a good run down the right. Crossed into the middle. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Rashford. Rashford goes hurtling down that left-hand side. De Jong. It's really well cleared. It'll be a throw-in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Rashford. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Over to the left. De Jong. Well, they could break here. Ferran Torres. Always onto this. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. And it's Rashford. And here's Lopez. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Toljan. Tries to get it clear. Shot at goal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Eric Garcia, and it's played forward. Ferran Torres, and here's Yamal. Caresses it through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Great work on the overlap. There's the header! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona are having a ball here. He's onto it in a flash. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lopez. He's through here. Oh, great play. Ferran Torres takes a shot. And that's a throw. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. That'll be a throw. He's onto it in a flash. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Al Kubasi, and the keeper's got it again. Balde. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Fermin gently done. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kubasi. Koundé. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Rashford. Fermin. Yamal. He has a look. Ferran Torres! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Ferran Torres clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And it's been taken short. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Pedri. Pedri. A header! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kubasi. De Jong, spread out to the left. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, laid out to the left flank. That's very neat. Balde. That has been cut short. Lopez. Koundé wins the duel this time, and it's played forward. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Toljan moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. Now he's off and running.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Vencedor. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Chance! Now it's Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And nicely intercepted. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. He's in space and looking for options. Out of play for a throw. Lopez. That is a brilliant interception. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Toljan. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and he whips it in. It is a corner. Only partially clear. He whips it across. Pedri tries to clear. A lovely, neat pass. That has been knocked clear. Fermin. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yep, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet inches. Oh, it's come loose. Now, oh, they could be caught out here. Rashford. Fermin. Ferran Torres. Fermin. Koundé. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Vermi.
De Jong.
Eric Garcia.
Played out to the right. Cleared away. Toljan. Quality ball. De Jong.
Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Balde.
De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Jong. Rashford.
Kubasi.
Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Toljan. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yamal.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia.
Shifted upfield.
Balde. Eric Garcia. Balde.
De Jong.
Rashford. Pedri. Vermi.
Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many? Aim forwards. Out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. That was very necessary. And they've got a throw. No way through, so back it comes. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedri clears it away. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia.
Gently done.
referee's given a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vencedor, great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vermi. Yamal played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Ryan, long ball by the goalkeeper. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. He can run onto that. That's been drilled forward. Was just lacking in accuracy. Balde forwards and with intent. Yamal. Barcelona cannot keep hold of the ball. And that's been won straight back. Ferran Torres. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Pedri. Pedri played into the box. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in. Koundé getting this one clear. Oh, good spread. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. De Jong. Pedri. Vermi. And it's played forward. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. it's Lopez. Pedri. Fermin. Rashford. Lobbed in behind. And they've got rid. Vencedor. That's really well manoeuvred. Hit into the middle. Eric Garcia tries to clear. That has been knocked clear. Tries to cross. Balde can get it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Very nicely done. Drives it in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And the shot! Koundé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calmly anticipates. Pedri, aim forwards. Now it's Ferran Torres.
And he's surging through.
Yamal. That's tidy. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez.
Ferran Torres!
That's a look and plays it forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Nice interception, well timed. And that's put paid to a promising move. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Balde. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Vencedor. Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. Eric Garcia. Vencedor. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's played into the area. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. forwards. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He has found the way through. That's going to go a long way. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Quick ball upfield. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Eric Garcia, gently done. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Looking here to chip it through. Koundé gets it away. Chesney sends that a long way. Aim forwards, well read, and the danger is averted. Eric Garcia. And that's it. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side through their